61st Street, Yankee Stadium.
Swung on, hit in the air, to deep center, gets back, away back, she is gone! He made the catch! He made the play!
Yeah. So let's talk about Gary, the elephant in the room. Everybody is talking about it. He's playing well, and that's awesome. And we talked about this before we shunned him, and I guess technically I'm unshunning
Before you shunned him.
I guess technically I'm unshunning him because he's hitting over his body weight right now, because he certainly doesn't weigh 666 pounds. And he's batting 660. He lost a little weight, Murph. He's just under that now, but he definitely is. He's coming out hot, and this is what we needed out of Gary. It's a guy that has been beaten down by, I don't know if he listens to this podcast, but we've certainly beat him down.
I like to think he does.
I hope he does, but if he does, then he clearly hurt us. But he's been beaten down by the media and all that, and everybody's been very outspoken about it, and you needed something like this. There are two people in this 9-man lineup that did well today, and I'm very happy that it's him, because if it wasn't him, and if he didn't, obviously this isn't translating to the rest of the year, the rest of April, or whatever it may be. He needed a hot start, and this is a good first step into that hot start. I'm very happy for that, because everybody else, DJ, are you worried about him going 0 for 4? Absolutely fucking not. Aaron Judge, I'm not worried about him. All of these guys, I know they can bounce back. They're not in a bad mental state. Gary needs to come out hot, because that's the talk of the town. And
I'm more impressed by his throw where he threw the guy out at second, like the 8th inning or 7th, whatever it was. I'm more impressed by that than the home run. That was
always
really
it was
big
a rocket, dude. That was a fucking rocket.
He's always done that, though. That's been his calling.
Well, he's always done that, but usually you have to worry about it hitting him in the fucking face before he can catch it and throw somebody out.
Yeah.
I mean, how often does he really actually make that throw? Not a lot of people try to run on him and whatnot. Like, it's not very often where he contributes offensively and defensively in the same game to the level that he did today. So it was nice to see.
Yeah. He had a very complete game today, and I'm very happy about that. I mean, he had a single too. What was the other? He had his home run, and then what?
Home run and a single, and then a walk. The late walk there.
And then he played damn good defense on the back end. He had a good all around game. Obviously, I'm not going to overreact to the one good performance, as I'm not going to overreact to the bad performances of everybody else in the team. It's just nice to see, and my storyline going forward with Gary is that I want him to continue something even remotely close to this. Don't look like a useless human being out there. Have a good April. If he has a good April, we haven't gotten into the rounding thirds yet. Obviously, I don't think we're going to do it today because it's just one game. And for those listening for the first time, rounding third is where we just kind of throw our debate topics in there, and we're rounding third, and everybody else just declares us out or safe, and that's just our debate topic thing. But I'm just saying, if he has a good April, then I think he can carry that on for the rest of the season. I think he needs it more than anybody, and that's what I've been saying for the past 5 minutes. And I'm just reiterating that I'm very happy that he has come out hot.
Something that I think is kind of cool about, I don't know, maybe it's different this year, maybe it's not. We'll see how it plays in the long run. But I feel like every year with him, the same storylines, every single year when he comes into spring training, it's like, oh my God, look at how much weight he shed. He looks awesome. But then I feel like game one, he looks the exact same. Like he comes in day one to spring training is like fucking shorts, t-shirt, looks ripped. And then, April 1st rolls around and he looks like a blimp. This year, today,
he had an infield single today.
Dude, he looked good
today.
On the line. He looked good. That's what I'm saying. I'm praising him here. He looked like, he looked shredded. And he's fucking Billy Hamilton, like circa 2013 with the infield single.
So what's funny? When he got the walk later on in the game, I walked into the kitchen to grab something or whatever. And then when I came back, I saw somebody stealing second. And I didn't realize that Talkman had pinch hit. And I thought that was Gary stealing second. And I was like,
stunt double.
Why? How is he safe? Like,
all the guys at 161st Street, just works. See ya.